Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm going to show you guys a couple of photos you may not have seen before. Like this particular photo, I've showed it before, and I always thought this one was pretty interesting because it does look like it does have possibly a set of windows is what I'm going to call it. It could be a million and one things on here, but it does seem like it has a couple of sets of windows on the front and also on the rear of it there. But there's several newspaper articles. I'm trying to get a collection of UFO newspaper articles from over time to show this to you guys, and I'll probably have that going on later this week. But what I want to do tonight is I want to show you guys several images of UFO photos that were taken from anywhere between the 30s and the 40s. I think those are a little bit more or less suspect than some of the ones we see today, because the ones we see today are a little bit easier to fake with the phone and the software and technology that we now have available to us. Now, there's a couple of things about these photos before we get into this I want to talk about, is that I don't know the exact location or the exact dates of them, so I do apologize about that. I did try to do some research and find some of it, but I couldn't find it. So if you guys know about any of these, put it down in the comments if you've heard anything about the photos or maybe the location of some of the photos. So let's go ahead, let's get into this and show you some of these. So this first one, if you see there in the top, it looks like this particular craft is smoking, and maybe someone went out and they saw this and they took this photo of it. So this photo looks to be pretty old. And if they took this during the 40s, maybe 50s, maybe this was some kind of jet propulsion craft or something they saw, and they never was used to seeing smoke from it. And there's stories of particular UFOs smoking and stuff, but I thought this was an interesting photo to show this to you guys. Here's going to be another photo. That little dot there is something that someone took. And like I said, I do apologize. I'll probably say it a couple more times, but I don't know the date and the location of this, but you can look at kind of some of the stuff around. There's a guy that's farmer there, and you saw that craft there in the background. Here's one that's almost about 100 years old. So there's a UFO there in the background. You guys see it's kind of enhanced there, but for us to have a photo that's almost 100 years old and someone saw this craft flying outside, it's going to be a little bit harder to fabricate something like this. Now this one here, I don't know 100% sure. I'm not even sure who this is. Someone may recognize this as a particular actor or person, but that UFO there in the background, it could go one of two ways. I mean, the photo of the guy is kind of blurred out, but then if you look at the UFO photo, it's really not blurred out like the picture or the photo of the guy is. So this one could be a little bit suspect, but I wanted to go ahead and show this to you guys. And then this next one too, I'm not 100% sure either. But there you see someone, they're sitting on a horse and there's a UFO in the background. And I think he would have noticed that, because that's actually a pretty big object to be floating there back in the sky for him not to notice that. This one here, this looks like this was taken in a desert area. We've seen videos and photos of craft like this in particular desert areas. I don't know the location of this, but this probably could possibly be the early 70s when this particular photo was taken. Here's going to be one that was taken at night. It's a little bit hard to see, but we do see an luminous object up there in the top of the photo here, and it's kind of hard to tell where the location of it is because everything else around it. Here's another one with an airplane being taken, and you guys see there the arrow is pointing to the craft or UFO that's following the airplane. And then here towards the far left, we're going to kind of show you the image, or take that one image of that UFO and kind of just still it there for you guys to see that. Said these are a little bit older, so they're a little bit harder for them to fake some of this stuff. Here is going to be one of a UFO. I don't know the location and the information, everything behind this, but it kind of looks like it's a typical saucer-shaped craft. And I think I've seen someone talk about this photo, but put down in the comments if you heard anything about that particular one. Here's going to be another one. This is kind of, I don't know if this is on its side or not. It looks kind of A-shaped, but it could be tilting up, and we could be looking at the bottom of the craft. But I'm pretty sure someone's seen this photo before. One of my friends said he saw it somewhere, but he couldn't remember where. Here's going to be another one. Like I said, these photos are not fabricated where I just took a photo and made it black and white to make you guys think that I have some pictures of some UFOs. But here's going to be another one that's kind of luminous as well. and that's going to be the entire photo right there. I wanted you guys to see that mountain and see the trees. So those people that are trying to see how far the object is or how big it is, they can get a better comparison there. Here's another one. I have no idea what this is. I think it was just taken out at night. Someone was looking up in the sky, and this photo was taken of this object here. Don't know what to say or make of this one, but figured I'd show this to you guys too. Now, this very last one, I believe this one was taken at a Canadian airport, and this was in the 70s. So if I'm incorrect on that, put it down in the comments what you guys think about that, because this one was pretty interesting to see these two objects just kind of flying by, and I happened to take this photo of it. So that's all I have for tonight. I did want to show this to you guys. I did kind of want to get these photos out to you to get some of your opinions and thoughts on it. So put your comments down below. Forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you guys watching.